You got into it for something money couldn't buy. You got into it to save lives and property. You got into it to help people, to make a difference, to be part of a team, to be part of a very special family. See that picture up there, if you can make that up, that picture up there is part of my very special family in Coeur d'Alene. This guy here, that's Marty Knapp. Marty retired with like 40 years as a captain. The guy next to him with the gray hair there is Vaughn Walton, the lieutenant and a Marine. The big guy, that big guy, standing there is Paul Fromm. Paul Fromm. Paul's about 6'8½", 395 pounds, something like that. He's huge. He's a monster. He played football for the Green Bay Packers. His hands are so big, when I shake hands with him, my hand disappears. Disappears. And Paul talks like this all the time, by God, and he's loose with the language. And I'm there on a Saturday, before I even started, unpacking all my boxes in my office. And he walks in, I think he was vice president of the union at the time. He walks in, he goes, "Are you the new fire chief? I'm Paul Fromm. When the hell do we get to wear shorts around this place?" Now? This guy was huge. And Paul's a great guy. Have you ever given a talk to like the chamber or to a homeowners association or to a group that comes to tour your firehouse and they go, "You guys do all that? You read to children? You do?" I mean, they think, well, we just thought you sat around waiting for the bell to go off. They have no idea what we do because we don't go out and tell them. We don't go out and market our mission. I had a very nice firefighter from another state call me, union president. He was all upset because they had 2 new council members elected. And he says, "They're screwing with us. They're all excited." I'm like, "All right, dude, breathe into a brown paper bag and calm down." That's my EMS stuff, you know. I'm a paramedic, snake on a stick. I can do all that stuff. So anyway, I can't control that. What I can control is the fact that their names will never end up just on a plaque somewhere. You see, Andy Fredericks is still teaching my guys how to lead out, how to stretch hose, all about nozzles. Billy McGinn is still teaching my guys about firefighter rescue and safety on the fire ground. Dana Hannon is still throwing ladders with them. Chris Blackwell is still teaching them collapse, trench. Pete Gansey, Ray Downey, Jack Fanning, Dennis Cross are all still mentoring me on leadership of my guys. See, they're alive within you if you let them be. But I'm not willing to just let their names end up on a plaque somewhere. See, we do that. We do the funerals, and we cry, and we do all the ritual and the right stuff, and then a plaque goes on the wall, and then once a year somebody gets a flower, and that's all we do. And see, I think that's not enough. I think whatever happened, how it happened, whether it's the incident itself or the gift that person had while they were alive and teaching, that all should be carried on, and it's up to all of us to make sure that happens. Now, and talk about what September 11th did to us and for us, there is a little bit of a difference there when you look at what happened. We're coming up, on a bit of a distance from when that happened in 2001, but the public outcry was there at one time, wasn't it, the support? I bet you right here in this part of the country, people showed up at your firehouse and brought you cookies and cupcakes and gave you a hug and a kiss in the neck, and they appreciated you just a little bit more than they already did. It was there. It was a wake-up call for everybody. Probably one of the quickest and easiest ways to start getting people, the men and women in your department, to start feeling good about the job again is through the ceremonies. And I never picked up on this till, several years back, how much of an impact it has on a department. You could do all you want to do and play all the lip service of things, but, the moment you do a retirement ceremony, the moment you do a promotional ceremony, the moment you push it over, you do some of this stuff, all of a sudden it gets catchy. I've had people, they've done an engine wet down and all this. I said, you know what your biggest problem's going to be? They're going to want more. The guys are going to want more. And you know what? It's turned into that. You want guys and gals to feel good about your department and feel good about what they do, Allow them to do that. Celebrate their successes. Celebrate with them what they're doing. We've been very, very, I'll tell you, when I talk about these, before I get into that, I'm truly talking about those ceremonies, like it says, that stoke the flames of tradition, the right tradition. The kind of ceremonies that take us back on that journey, back to where we look at our history, our heritage, our celebrations. The fire service is rich in tradition and ceremonies. Now, some of that tradition is the stuff we want to get rid of, like hurting firefighters doing silly things, but some of the other stuff is what we need to bring back.